in the quiet depths of the night, as you lie in bed listening to the whisper of the wind outside. Have you ever felt the weight of a memory that refuses to fade? Tonight, you are invited to explore a hidden aspect of your mind, the nervous system's bias toward negative memory, a subtle yet powerful force that shapes how you remember the past and feel in the present. Picture a vast, ancient library, dimly lit, where each shelf holds recollections of every joyful triumph and every devastating moment. The darker memories, however, glow with a unique light, as if insisting on being noticed. In this journey, you will learn how your brain is constantly wired to prioritize negative experiences. What might seem like an unfair memory bias is, in fact, a survival tool honed over countless generations. The narrative of our existence has been written into the very fibers of our nervous system, where caution and survival are interlaced with every thread of our thought. Imagine standing at the edge of a dense forest. In this landscape of memory, every rustle of the leaves or snap of a twig draws your attention. Those subtle signals of danger, echoing through time, are the reason why bad memories often overpower their lighter, happier counterparts. Your nervous system is a guardian, always on alert, ensuring that survival is never compromised by forgetting crucial lessons. But how does this survival-based prioritization come to be? And how can you, as the observer of your own thoughts, find balance? Let's travel back to a time when our ancestors roamed wild, untamed lands. In those moments of primal existence, every negative encounter, a venomous snake's hiss, a predator's silent approach, or even the bitter cold of a harsh winter, was a matter of life and death. The nervous system, in its infinite wisdom, learned to imprint these dangers deeply into memory. It is as if nature herself decided that a shadow of past peril would serve as a beacon, warning future generations of what to avoid. Visualize an early human, perched high in the branches of an ancient tree, eyes wide with alertness. In that brief moment, the brain captures every detail of the threat, the sudden movement, the sharp sound, the instinctual rush of adrenaline. Rather than storing this experience in a muted diary, the memory is etched with bold strokes of caution, ensuring that the lesson resonates with clarity every time it surfaces. Even though the world has changed dramatically, these survival mechanisms still echo in our modern minds. Though the environments have transformed, the nervous system's design remains much the same. Today, you might worry not about saber-toothed predators, but about job security, personal relationships, or the uncertainties of the future. These modern-day anxieties tap into the same ancient neural circuits, causing distress to seem disproportionately amplified. Despite the comforting urban lights and the convenience of modern technology, the echoes of our evolutionary past remind you that caution can sometimes be a constant companion. Negativity bias is the phenomenon where negative memories and experiences naturally capture more attention than positive ones. Imagine you are holding two jars in your hands. One jar contains glittering fragments of joyous moments, the laughter shared with someone dear, the gentle warmth of a sunny morning. The other jar, however, holds a few sharp shards of pain, memories of rejection, loss, or danger. Though the joyful jar overflows with beauty, it is the jar with the painful shards that, once opened, releases an impact that you cannot help but notice. Think of the last time you reflected on an upsetting memory. Even if it's been years, its presence is often more vivid than those of ephemeral happy moments. This isn't a flaw. It is an adaptive trait that ensures you remember what might threaten your well-being. Your brain, in its sophisticated design, is stacking the deck in favor of caution, an inheritance from the days when every misstep could mean peril. Yet, this bias is not merely a relic of the past. It manifests in every corner of your everyday life. From the moment you wake until you lay your head down, your mind sifts through countless experiences. Often, it holds on to the negative ones with a persistent grip, a reminder that even in the midst of happiness, there lurks a shadow. However, you are more than your nervous system's automatic responses. There is a robust potential for balance that lives within your awareness. As you explore this inner landscape, it is important to recognize that awareness is a powerful ally in recalibrating emotional responses. Picture yourself as a gentle observer, able to separate from the immediate intensity of the negative memory. Here, the lens shifts from a close-up that captures every jagged detail to a broader perspective, one that sees both the dark and the light. Let your mind become a twilight artist, softly blending the shadows with the emerging glimmers of hope and possibility. This is the process of awareness balancing, a dance between acknowledging the past and nurturing the present.